NXT champion Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, aka DIY, is actually going to be in a match together. Um,
Oh my God, hooray. Okay, maybe I'll
LA
watch it.
Knight,
Well, I mean, I have
LA
to.
Knight and Pete Dunne as Team Black and Gold versus Team NXT 2.0 featuring Tony D'Angelo, Grayson Waller, who's kind of like the one of the weirdest characters they've come up with. But
Who is
Grayson
that?
Waller's like this he's supposed to be being like a social media influencer type guy. He's kind of like a poser.
That's
It's
stupid.
weird. There's a lot of promise in him because I think he's super ultra athletic.
Is Joe Gacy in War
Joe
Games?
Gacy is not in War Games. Joe Gacy
That's
Joe
stupid
Gacy is in the
too.
match. Joe Gacy is in the match. He's not in War Games. You obviously have Carmelo Hayes, the A champion as he calls himself, a North American champion, and Braun Breaker, aka the Baby Steiner, or as Johnny Gargano called him on NXT last night, the Big Bad Booty Nephew.
What?
He's a Steiner. His uncle is Scott Steiner, aka the Big Bad Booty Nephew. Which Booty Nephew then became trending on Twitter and also became the inspiration for the show title. I was like,
Yeah, I
I
was very
gotta use
confused
Booty
when you're
Nephew.
like,
It's gonna be amazing.
I was very, very confused last night when you're like, the title of the show is Booty Nephew. I'm just like, I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow and find out
Yeah,
why.
the crowd started
I just don't
chanting.
want
The
to know.
crowd started chanting in classic NXT style, "Booty Nephew."
Oh my
Oh, it's
goodness.
great. It's so great. But the question is it this much of a foregone conclusion that NXT 2.0 is going to take this match?
Duh. I see no possible outcome of Black and Gold winning. And I'm sad
It's
about
gonna
it
be a
because,
fight though. I can
yeah,
see
I
this.
really want them to win
Yeah,
though.
I do too. I mean, I'm for multiple reasons. We'll talk about that a little bit later on the show when we get to Future Shot. But like, this has to be a very dramatic ending. I think for this to work,
Um,
it's
Now
either a decimation or a very dramatic ending.
it has to be dramatic because there's a good chance this is Johnny Gargano's swan song.
You know, like I said, it's got to be a decimation or a very dramatic ending that's going to
Hmm.
leave you in tears type of style of a match. And I have faith because Johnny Gargano is a master in just making matches mean that much more. Pete Dunne's in this. I'm interested to see
Hmm.
what LA Knight does. I think this is going to be a very fantastic main event. It's hard with all these good talents to mess up a war game. There's a lot of wild cards like D'Angelo. Johnny Gargano's never been in a War Games match ever.
That's wild to
You know,
me.
he's done everything
I'm
else. He's done
excited.
everything else. He's never been in War Games. LA Knight's not been in War Games. Pete Dunne has been in one War Games match, so there's some familiarity there. Ciampa obviously was in one in Chicago, which is amazing. He air raided Adam Cole from the top.
Hmm.
Fantastic, but I'm excited. But I will say NXT 2.0, you got to complete this thing. 2.0 wins. Now, if 2.0 when 2.0 beats Team Black and Gold, besides Ciampa, who will probably be the last man standing, do we see Pete Dunne, LA Knight, or Johnny Gargano in NXT anymore after this?
Gargano, I don't think so. I think Gargano's leaving.
I think LA shows up somewhere. And I think if you're
I can see LA Knight on Raw.
just talk his fucking face off. Um, Fred thinks someone might defect. That could be LA Knight too. Um, Peter's got to go. Peter's got to go somewhere.
Yeah, I think Pete Dunne he's done great at NXT, but like,
You're not putting a belt on Pete Dunne, which is a shame. He's never got the North
it's
American. He's never
annoying.
got the NXT
Honestly,
Championship. He's put on stellar matches in the chase. He's never gotten it. If you're not going to do anything with him, if you're not going to put a belt on him, throw him up to SmackDown. Pete Dunne on SmackDown is amazing.
I miss Pete Dunne on UK.
UK doesn't need Pete Dunne anymore.
I know.
But throw Pete Dunne up on SmackDown. If this is the end of Pete Dunne, great run, We need more of him, though.